Well, it's evening time here in California, and it's still 100 degrees.
Hot.
So I think we're gonna take the kayaks out and go get on the lake.
Where are you going? Another plane.
Yeah, that's right. 3:30 in the morning. We found us a truck wash that will do RVs. So for all of you people out there that try to wash your own, we would normally do the same. But it's over 100 degrees here in California. We're actually, yeah, way too hot. We're actually moving to a new location today, and so I just thought I would stop in, see how much they would charge. And for our truck and our trailer, both, a wash and wax is $60. For $60, that's pretty good, because it would cost us that probably to do it ourselves, and probably over an hour, I'm guessing, to do it ourselves.
Our dogs are not a fan.
Yeah, our dogs, that's something to note.
Scared.
Dogs do not like the car wash, evidently. So we got a big baby on our hands, but it'll be okay. We'll make it through it. They don't like baths either. So this is like a giant bath, only they're not getting wet.
Yeah, they don't understand.
So anyway, 60 bucks, 15-20 minutes. They're gonna wash, wax the whole trailer, truck, everything, and then we'll be out of here.
This is about as scary as the sprinklers. Can you maybe turn the music up?
Backside window open.
The backside? Yeah.
It's open.
Oh, it's open. Okay. Well, it's evening time here in California, and it's still 100 degrees.
Hot.
So I think we're gonna take the kayaks out and go get on the lake.
We're at Horseshoe Bend Recreation Area, right next to Lake McClure. It's beautiful. We can kind of see the lake right from our spot here. And they said it's about 35 miles from Yosemite. So that'll be our adventure in a couple days. Hopefully not too far to drive from our little spot here. And it's beautiful. There's trees. Even though it's still very hot, we're just in this heat wave, but it's nice to have trees around. And we saw some turkeys. Welcome back, Georgia. Right there.
Turkeys pretty much every morning at our campsite. We've actually been alone the whole time until today. So today's Thursday here, and people are just now starting to roll in. See, everybody's coming to enjoy the lake for the weekend. We have electricity and water, at least. It's not full hookups, but it's partial hookups, which is nice. Means we can run our AC, but it's still pretty hot.
Which is needed right now.
So anyway, oh, if you didn't know, by the way, I'm Tori.
And I'm Liz.
You're hanging out with Live.Travel.Family. Let's go get to the lake. Yeah, that's right. 3:30 in the morning. Why are we up at 3:30 in the morning? Well, we might be a little bit crazy, but we're going to try to catch sunrise at Yosemite Valley just for you guys.
Welcome to Yosemite! We're so glad we're here. It was an early morning. We woke up at 3:15, but it was worth it for me. Was it worth it for you?
It was definitely worth it. Tired, could use some more coffee, but beating the crowd was definitely worth it.
Yeah, and that was everything I read online, was get here early, especially if it's a Saturday, which it's a Saturday based off of our schedule. We had to be here on a Saturday. And it's Father's Day weekend, so they said get here early before 9 a.m. if it's a Saturday, and especially if it's a holiday weekend. So we got into the valley probably right around 5:50, and sunrise was 5:40, and so we saw the colors change in the sky as we were driving into Yosemite, and it was beautiful. And then we found easy parking, got there, and there was a whole crowd of people that had their cameras out. When I say a crowd, I mean maybe 12 to 18 people. And so we set up there, we watched the sun come up over the valley. It was absolutely spectacular.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. We tried to catch as much as we could for you guys and share it with you.
First we went to the waterfall. Remember, we drove down and we did a little walk to the bottom of the waterfall that you see when you're at the tunnel view of Yosemite Valley, which is where we stood to take the pictures. And then we drove, it was just 5 minutes back the other way, and then we got to walk, which was not a hike because I'm in flip-flops and Tori is in Crocs because we got so excited this morning. We just kind of rushed out of the camper because we were trying to make it to Yosemite Valley for sunrise.
I don't know. I don't know if we were excited or if we were just too tired to actually think about things. But yeah.
Well, we got in the car and we started driving, and Tori's like, I'm in my Crocs, and I looked down and I was like, I'm in my flip-flops. So we didn't plan on hiking, so it was just an easy paved trail, 1,000 feet, so a walk.
We even saw, if you're in a wheelchair actually, we saw a wheelchair, you can make it all the way to the right to the bottom of the waterfall in a wheelchair.
Yeah, and so you stand at the bottom of this waterfall and see it coming crashing down over all these rocks, and you get the mist on you, and it was beautiful. Almost felt like Niagara Falls, possibly. It's been a long time since I've been there. But it did bring back memories of that. And then after that, we drove up to the top to Glacier Point. Started getting busier. This was probably about 8:30. And so from the entrance, it's probably a good hour and a half, 2 hour drive. And already then the crowds were starting to come in and parking was starting to get limited. So we went to Glacier Point, walked around there, saw those views, and it was just amazing, breathtaking views. This is a beautiful, beautiful park, and we've really, really enjoyed it.
So we'll show you the view now from up top and let you guys see it. After we left there, we actually tried to come back down and find parking just to use the restroom. Yeah, that was pretty much impossible.
So that was probably, what, 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
And, I mean, just to make a little loop around a tiny parking lot, we probably sat in traffic for 20 minutes. And the line was just ridiculous for the bathroom, so we didn't even get to stop. We just did a loop, and we were like, let's check out the visitor center, because I do my passport stamps my sister got me, and so I always get those at the visitor center. So we probably moseyed down here, and by then it was 11 o'clock this morning. Parking lots were closed because they were so full. People just everywhere, people bicycling down the road, walking down the road.
Yeah, you can't even make it into the visitor center right now unless
No.
you want to park. Well, I don't know, we're probably 2 miles maybe farther from it, and just happened to see somebody leaving and caught a spot.
Yeah.
But the visitor center parking is completely full. They have it closed now. You can't even get in there. And so unfortunately we're not going to get to go there.
No,
I guess.
so I'll draw my own stamp. We came, we saw it.
Yeah.
But this is a spot I want to come back to. I think if we had better planning, we would stay actually in the park. There are campgrounds here, and down here in the valley, it's gorgeous. There's paved paths for your bike along the water. We saw a lot of people on bicycles, so I think that's what we'll do next time. And just everyone out walking. It's a valley, and it has nice grass and beautiful trees, and water, lots of water. So I think that's what we'll do next time. This is definitely a place we're going to come back to and spend more time.
Actually, we got here so early, the entrance wasn't even actually open yet. You just kind of drive through. There wasn't anybody in there. So we made it up top. So we didn't
get a map.
Yes.
So we didn't know.
Yeah, didn't have a map, so we didn't know where we were going. Luckily, there's some signs, but other than that, I tried to just kind of guess and drive around. But it's been a great experience. So something we forgot to mention was what we do with our kayaks whenever we come off the lake. So we came out last night from the lake, and we've been staying on the lake actually till about dark every day. And so it takes us about 45 minutes to an hour to put our kayaks back up there on top of the truck. Get them all situated. We have 2 kayaks. And so to get them all situated, get them locked in up there, it takes quite a while. So when it's dark, we didn't want to do that.
So, like Tori said, we got in around 8:30, 9 o'clock last night, and didn't want to mess with putting them up there because I was prepping food, getting stuff ready for today, and Tori was getting everything ready for the night and getting the truck ready, and also finding places to get diesel fuel in the morning for Yosemite. So we decided to do it at 4 a.m. this morning, open up the camper, shove our kayaks in there, and it worked really well. now we'll get them out. I think they fit in there pretty nicely. Worked out well. So, time to get them out, maybe take a nap, and then head down to the lake. So let's go.
Easy as that. Good job, buddy. Bentley.
I don't know how he did it. Where he came from or how long it's taken him. No, thank you. Maybe he turned around. There's no way he turned around. Well, we're a little bummed. We were all excited to go to Emerald Bay and kayak around this morning, but it turns out we didn't get there early enough. So the water here is so beautiful blue, green, crystal clear. So we're calling it our own Emerald Bay.
When you go to the lake or get out of the water, I don't think there's anything that kids want more than ice cream. And I'm traveling with 2 fuzzy animals and 1 giant kid. So, we have to go get ice cream.